20 miles west of downtown Dallas. One of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. Here's 1st and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Maris Leofow there on the stop. Play action now. It's caught. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Carr. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Dak going to put it up right away. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
3rd and short. Prescott, that'll be intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
1st and 10. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together, on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go play action with Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Slot man in motion left. In the shotgun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Carr throwing on 4th down. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, get open. And if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in this.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 2nd down, here comes Zeke. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find...
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Carr working out of the gun. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now Carr. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Carr to throw it on 4th down. This one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. And that's well read by the defense. Not backwards. He's back at his own 9-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
The open man is Tolbert. Room to run past the 30. How about this? He's to the 10. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be taken down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Now, faking the give. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Dak to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
2 minutes to play. 1st half. All tied at 7. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Dak to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Carr. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run Zeke up the middle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
One of the key factors for having success in the run game, Mike, is winning at the point of attack. And what that means is every play, the linemen and all the blockers, they understand where the back is going to start and then where the back could end up. And having a good understanding of that and how it pertains to the defense is how you gain your advantage to have big plays like this. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He was looking for Elliott out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell, and what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you...
And he will get into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded. But he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Set, cut. Cut, cut.
Throwing is Rattler. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
To throw, it's Rattler. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. It is brought in the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. Groupie now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints draw closer here. It's 21-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Cavante Turpin on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26. Where are you at? 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one downfield for Cooks. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in, because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
First down 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Right, 60. 6. Mega. Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So it's halftime here in Arlington with the Cowboys in front. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Hey, kill. 47. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide 80. What do you think?
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Kill. What do you think?
On the give, it's Elliott. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Willie Gay with the stop. Second and 7. In motion, Lamb. On second down, it's Dak. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Set, ready. Set, huh?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. Now he's loose down the right sideline. He is in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
Ready.
Their head coach, two fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. They go for two. Rattler now back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 36 yards. It's a first down run with Elliott. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
Prescott. Quick throw here is complete. So, 3/4. Now a 3rd and 2. Back to throw is Prescott. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go, set. Cut.
Here's Rattler. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Striker, 3-3, down.
Now Rattler gonna throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now faking the give. That's deep for Olave. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Throwing now is Rattler. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.